drink at the pub. Whoever wins, wins. We got a deal.
What? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Wait, not on the score though. Right?
No.
Okay, so I got Streakz. You guys see.
If you don't get exactly 3 all right,
yeah,
give me a house. But we'll go game 1, Pokemon Stadium. Pretty neutral in terms of the character matchup. And this is going to be a weird one, man.
Yeah, this is kind of what we're going to see in this matchup for sure. A lot of running away from Streakz, a lot of grenade playing, punishing a lot of the stuff that SCR does a little bit haphazardly. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god, why is he on 77?
He's not even done, it's 95.
What the hell? What happened?
Oh, the dash that actually rolled underneath the aura record. Definitely probably wasn't planned, but brilliant stuff from Streakz right there. And one of the things that I didn't really think about in terms of how Palu's able to approach Snake is that when you nair Snake with grenade right there, obviously it doesn't activate straight away. But because Palutena's nair lasts so long, it will eventually activate during the nair, so you'll just get hit for it every time.
That's what makes this matchup a little bit wonky for Palu, right? Because like that grenade is such a weird option for her. And she has to be a lot more careful with what she's doing. And you kind of mentioned it a little bit before. It's a lot of two-piece chicken wing combos, you know, with Palu. So you kind of got to keep it restricted to that. Otherwise, you're going to get a lot of damage on you, a lot of chip from Snake that you really don't want to take.
Yeah, of course, one of the main things, though, that Palutena does shine in this matchup is the edge guarding. While you can power through the initial part of Palutena there, the end hit will unfortunately hit Snake on the Cypher, so you've got to kind of play around that in many ways.
Streakz playing really, really well. This is the thing, man. Like, I love watching Streakz Wolf, but I really, really love watching his Snake, because you see a lot of Snake players just kind of throwing around grades and haphazardly doing up tilts and stuff like that. It feels like Streakz is so much more meticulously calculating what he's trying to do. It's so sick to see, man. I say that he blows up and takes 31. But he's definitely playing this really, really well so far. He's going to lose to stock SCR, finally taking that with the back air.
And I'm noticing SCR in terms of, you know, if you compare the first rather destructive stock from Streakz to this stock currently, he's definitely slowed down the pace of the game a lot more to be able to get those conversions, which is working out so well for SCR, but we can see Streakz can find an answer with that frame 3 down air.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's so much shield damage as well. You got to respect the hell out of it. Streakz going to be able to get back off ledge. He is. And that forward tilt not going to be able to do it.
One of the weirdest things to watch is when Snake does his Cypher up B, and he just rides right through the explosive flame right before the final. He's just gunning right through fire.
That's fine.
Oh, I thought he getting a little bit greedy. Didn't think that SCR could probably reach up that high, but he is able to. 78% right now. Well, it's looking pretty convincing at the very start for Streakz. He's now turning out pretty even so far.
Oh, that down smash. Meaty hit there from Female Streakz. Bit of damage, but right now, again, this is the thing. When you down this Snake against Palu, it becomes a lot more difficult, because now it's just like you can do the camping, but you're not going to hold that with spicy. Could have done something nice.
That's going to be a Nikita right at the ledge. Unfortunately, mistimes it, so, or rather not mistime, SCR mixing up his timing.
SCR is really, really good at getting off the ledge, man. This Palu is definitely a pretty good thing to do, but he's just obviously got those teleport cancels. That's not going to...
That's what we were saying earlier.
That's not going to help anything, though. That Nikita taking the stock. 60% on Streakz isn't too bad. You can definitely make this up very, very quickly with a character like Snake.
Especially with how heavy he is in 24, 30,
oh,
now 57!
He gets to land it with the up smash as well. We're pretty much at even stocks right now. Even stocks,
I'd say this is Snake favor right now. Snake is a very heavy character. And that's going to be the down throw lead to a tech situation.
Oh, good careful attack there from SCR7. He had to get that right. Otherwise, it was looking dicey for the man from Manchester.
Oh, really aggressive grab right there, and that is going to be the throw, but misses the dash grab.
Oh my god, the call out on the enigmatic flame. That back air was fire.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful.
Alright, well, it's looking good for you, boy. Cousin Boneless. 1-0
Cousin Boneless, 1-0 up, did you just say?
Cousin Boneless, basically 1-0
yeah?
up.
Okay. We're going to do this, are we? Okay.
Basically 1-0 up, it's fine.
That was close, though. That was one hell of a close game. That's the one game we were talking about.
And now SCR's going to
just clean 3 sweeps. No, this is going to be one very entertaining set, I can tell already.
That was such a sick back air. I'm sorry. I shouldn't like...
Just say it, Dev. Just say a nice back air.
Right, step this.
Say what everyone's thinking about. Just get it off your lips.
I'm going to say it again. Nice
back air.
From Streakz to take that first game. That was a sick call out.
So you feel better now, don't you?
We're going to Battlefield. Now, I have so many mixed feelings about this.
This is a good stage for Snake.
He won't die. He'll live to like 160, man. This is scary for us. Well, I mean, obviously, look, Palu on Battlefield is sick. Obviously.
That's what I'm saying. The nair kind of stops the grenade.
Snake doesn't die on this stage.
This is all just chip damage right now. 76 is nothing for Snake. But regardless, if you are able to get that rare early kill on Snake on a stage like this, it's going to be really difficult for him to make up that kind of lead.
Up smash.
That was a really nice teleport straight to the ledge. Streakz definitely not expecting it. And one thing that is kind of odd in terms of how other people don't really use it necessarily is SCR's ledge dash play, in terms of, you know, you'll like wave dash onto onto the ledge. He's one of very few people who actually do it and use it really well.
Oh, he gets the up tilt.
That's
the
a kill!
stock. Damn, that's killed earlier than I thought it would.
That was very early considering.
What was that, like 90? Damn. Another down there.
And this is such an awkward place for the C4, but the platform cancel is going to get away from all that situation.
Another up tilt again. Streakz is running riot right now, man. SCR looking a little bit lost. These grenades are doing so much for him in this matchup, and we talked about it a little bit earlier before, but it's like having those grenades to just have on the ground and just really kind of force your opponent to make an option that you want them to make is such a good option for Snake, and Streakz is absolutely imposing his will on Scr7 right now.
It's one of those cases where it's not going to kill. That's the size of Battlefield. That's what you're saying, Cousin Boneless.
I told you all. He's dead.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
it could be the biggest stage in the game. You can't stop that spinning stuff.
Okay, down tilt.
That's a nice little poke option.
Yeah, man. Okay. This is the thing, man. Like, Steph doesn't have to approach at all here. He's doing fine, but there's an air. Cypher's there.
Oh, he tries to spot dodge it, yeah. That's going to be in forward air. That's the sour spot. Thankful for SCR.
Has to get the jab mix up into that up tilt again. It's using a lot of his resources though, Scr7 to keep out of this.
This is looking difficult right now. He's planted right by the ledge, but unfortunately not able to weave it enough. I really like that bait right there from SCR. Kind of jumping around the shield, not going for a back air or anything of the sort.
There's some rising there. Is he going to be able to get him away from the ledge? He is.
Oh, the beautiful dash back right now. It's kind of just the... You see so many Palutenas do it, the dash back from the middle of the stage to the edge. You can never expect... Oh, my
The
bang!
up smash call out from Scr7 was what we wanted to see, but... Oh my god,
That was
Steph!
a very nervous, but that is kill.
Steph! That was dumb! Did you see the weight? Did you see the weight he did? That was...
That's all he could convert off of that.
Streakz is crazy.
This is 33 right now. Snake is actually looking pretty comfy at 106, which is very weird to say.
23%
gonna do much.
SCR needs to stock soon, otherwise this chip damage. There we go!
That was a very questionable upbeat, but regardless, SCR going to take that stock. All things considered, outside of obviously Palutena's very strong smash attacks, that was pretty early when you think about it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Here we go, phase 6.
See SCR doing a lot more dash in and dash out, trying to mix up the way that he can kind of approach Streakz, because right now his linearity in approaching has definitely been called out a lot.
Oh
my god!
Did SCR know?
Look,
Did he realize?
Right, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me tell you a little thing about Streakz. Stefan Noel.
Yeah.
You know why his second name is Noel?
Because he never loses.
He never loses. He never loses. I haven't seen him lose once. That's not true. But
I've
never seen him lose once.
I will say,
Jesus Christ,
that
was
was very questionable.
Oh, he's so good, man. His Snake is so good. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Shout out to SCR, but god damn, I like watching Streakz' Snake. He's so good.
It was a little bit questionable why he was
Jesus.
going right below it as it was about to explode. But it's one of those things where you have so many mix-ups on the actual explosive timing on Snake as we go to Town and City. This is a pretty big stage, so Snake's going to live for a long time. But again, Palutena.
Speaking of big stages, we've gone to Town and City now.
That's what I'm saying,
As
Cousin Boneless. He's got the grenade in hand, yeah, unfortunately going to kind of stop the combo.
Down there. Smashing. You can see, like, Streakz again, he's happy to just kind of stay in center and throw around his grenades and really just do what he wants without Scr7 really being able to answer. Finally gets the forward air into a dash attack.
I think SCR, one of the things that there's the up B powering right through the up air. Pretty important tool in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Dash attack a little bit antsy there from Scr7 and Nikita.
That is going to be, trying to read the aggressive high option. Just barely missed spacing on the explosive flame. Streakz able to weave around it, and that's going to be the situation of a back air.
Oh, that was unlucky from Scr7. He had the read, but unfortunately Steph a little bit too smart for that and was able to hold shield. Oh my god.
Oh my days. Oh, got you the wrong way.
Another two-piece combo there from Steak. Up smash.
I like the jump right there, kind of weaving backwards to the platform, realizing that the up smash was going to cover everything but what he did right there. That's going to be the back throw. Not going to lead to a kill though.
No, not just yet.
And this is where it gets tricky right now.
He's able to land though. There's the auto record, the forward air. Wow, nearly taken it.
That's the thing, at this stage, Snake does not die.
Jesus.
Wow, look at the landing!
Jesus! Someone stop him.
Oh, that's going to be the grab. No, unfortunate.
Yeah, finally taking some good stuff there from SCR. Keeping his composure, not allowing Steph to just give him too much pressure on his shield, to be fair. It doesn't crumble under it. Oh god, the up tilt.
Very surprised that he lived that. Very much a case of Town City being as big as it is. That's going to be a big nair combo. Can't put out the grenade in time, regardless of how true it is. You know he's mashing B straight out those combos. Oh, what the?
So I think he used the explosive flame, but then it kind of hit the stage, and if it hits the ledge of the stage, it kind of just disappears sometimes.
Yeah, it was a very strange interaction right there.
Right now, SCR with a hell of a lead right now, to be fair.
Yeah, Town City finally working out for SCR. You think the big stage would possibly favour Snake a bit more, but the up throw, not. I don't think that was intended at all.
No, absolutely not. There's the up tilt, calls out the roll. Really good stuff there from Streakz to be able to take
that could have been very bad. It is very bad.
He needs to land here.
Okay, the Nikkei kind of stopping the option. Could actually hit him out of it. Very surprising.
Good use of the Town City platform there from Streakz.
Oh no, that could. If he F smashed that, oh my god.
Would have been best stock I've ever seen in my life. And then the flush game 2, which was.
The Cypher going to hit him? No, just managed to go right through the shield.
He's going to be able to get off ledge.
He's kind of pressuring him to roll right now.
Keeps the shield. Scr7 just pressing so much back air, so many buttons, and Streakz just not fell to the pressure, man.
And this is the thing when you're so, never mind, F tilt is going to do it, but when you're so focused on getting the stock, you don't really look at your own percent in some ways, as it leads Palutena to be at 73%, which is kind of massive in a matchup like this.
Yeah, man. But SCR slowly getting quite a big lead here, nearly lapping him on the stock. It's looking very, very good for the #1 in the UK in this third game. Oh, okay. Right, well, neither of us are right, I guess.
All right, unorthodox is a strong word.
Oh, smash at ledge.
He does.
Spiked.
Do you know what I think it was? I think one of the things is that because of the way the Cypher works, it'll extend the duration, of course, which makes it hit a little bit below that ledge, a little bit easier. Good matchup knowledge right there, I've got to say, from Scr7 to do that, because I wouldn't have thought of that. I suppose that's why I went up there, because I'm bonus. We don't have that kind of brain power.
Suppose so.
But he's finally able to take one on the board. We're going to see where he goes. You're definitely probably going to ban FD against Snake, most likely. Portland Stadium.
Yeah, Stadium's a fine choice for Snake, for sure. Love these characters like this stage, so.
Yeah, definitely one of the more neutral stages in the matchup. He could choose not to go back there due to the DSR rule. But we are choosing to go there as we go into game 4. 2-1 right now to Streakz. We'll see if SCR is able to find an answer. As we are the battle at the summit. Oh, the patience right there from SCR. It's little subtle plays like that, just standing each other off in the shield that requires so many little mind games that a lot of people don't realize.
And that's the thing, like those first 2 games, it wasn't really SCR who were winning that mind game, and like you've started seeing it a little bit more now, why he's just trying to dash in and out a little bit more, take his time where he's trying to approach, and I mean, it paid dividends in that third game, should I say, sorry. So
if you pardon my French in some ways, SCR shown that he's doing a lot more ballsy moves in terms of just standing right in front of his shield, waiting for an option, or doing no option at all. Kind of a mix-up in many ways. But the up smash at the ledge is going to be very tricky to get around, as he does manage to platform cancel it.
Yeah, again, SCR, when it comes to those ledge options, he's very, very good at getting out of it for a lot of the time. See if he's able to get out of this one as well.
Yeah, and we saw the C4 unfortunately going off automatically right there, but he's able to plant it in the exact same spot pretty much.
Really good pressure here.
This is looking relatively difficult for SCR. Oh, barely getting underneath.
Down tilt, catches him before he can recover. He's going to be able to get back on. He air dodges away from the up smash, so that was pretty good.
It was actually a really good up smash, but an even better air dodge.
Yeah, up tilt's going to do it.
Yeah. 89% isn't actually too awful, all things considered. You can live for a while, but we'll see if SCR is able to find the answer. Maybe possibly get it down through a back air, lead that offstage situation. Oh, beautiful roll. Managed to get this is the offstage situation we're talking about, and that's going to be a low recovery.
Tries to go for another up smash, but he's not able to connect, unfortunately.
Okay,
But still in the advantage state, man.
That's going to be a grab. No, it doesn't go for the grab. A very late neutral air coming from SCR.
Streakz is just doing such a good call out of how much SCR is kind of a rolling player. He rolls quite a lot, and he can in this game.
And throw back air. Oh, unfortunately, not going to connect it, no. Oh, ill-advised left foot right there. I like the attempt, but this is where the damage adds up, unfortunately.
Dash attack.
Kind of reading the platform cancels, getting a little bit carried away with it.
Lovely parries there from Streakz, but he's not going to get him too much. There's the back to take the stock. And we're at 2 stocks apiece in this game for Whammy.
Again, it's looking not too... It's pretty neutral. Whenever one character has a lead, the other one just immediately evens it back up. It's kind of hard to call who's ever in a lead or who's winning.
But it's so difficult for Scr7 in this position. When Snake has the lead, you just got to play so much more aggro. And against Snake, it's hard to avoid that, man.
So the down throw, the back throw rather, which actually made Streakz get hit by his own grenade. Possibly not the best option, but regardless, he does have a pretty decent percentage. Oh, the up B, I'm not sure where he's got that.
And the C4 just blended into that PS stage, man.
Did you see it? I didn't.
I mean, I saw it, but he's got him again.
That's another.
When that flashing red light goes off, it just kind of just blends into the PS Pokemon, man. Mind games.
And this is where it gets really tricky right now for Palutena. 71 with an entire stock lead. You're going to need one hell of an edge guard situation. Oh my days.
It's not looking good.
That's going to be the high recovery. Managed to bait it out.
And SCR, he needs to make something big happen right now, because right now this is looking like Streakz for winners finals. Oh, and the auto record just doesn't come out. This is not looking good for your man.
He needs a little bit of a miracle that he needs right now, as Streakz goes for to get another F smash.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He's been stuck.
Oh, he's done it again.
He's dead.
A
2 stock from Streakz, who is now in our winners finals, beating #1 Siege, not just at Manchester Conquest, but in the UK.
Congratulations to Cousin Boneless.
Season 2. I'm owed a pint, so I win. Truly, who's the winner here?
You know what?